This is a story I used to tell my kids when they were little, and I learned when I was little. It's about a little boy who was really super good. He obeyed his parents. He never stole anything. He didn't do drugs. He didn't smoke. He didn't drink. He was very good. His name was Tim. And he was issued a ticket into heaven. So, when he was given his ticket to heaven, he decided to take the journey to heaven. So, off he went to heaven. Off he went. It was a really, really long trip. So, he went down the long road. He kept going and going and going, and he got really, really, really tired. And he come across this tree. And he decided, it's a really long way. I don't really have that far to go. It won't hurt if I just take a little nap. So I think I'll just rest against this tree. Just for a little while, I'll just take a short nap, and when I wake, I'll continue on and go on to heaven to meet Jesus. So, he took his ticket. There's his ticket. And laid it in his hand and laid against the tree and took him a nap. Well, then this other little boy, a bad little boy, he came walking down the road. He smoked and did drugs. He stole. He disobeyed his mom and dad. He did lots of bad things. He knew he wasn't getting to heaven. So he seen Tim laying by the tree, and he said, "Oh, there's Tim. He's such a good kid. And he has a ticket to heaven. I would love to have a ticket to heaven. Because I know how I act. I'm never going to get into heaven. I wonder if I could just take a little piece off of his ticket. He won't mind." So he just took a little piece right off of Tim's ticket. And he laid that piece right there in Tim's hand. And he took his piece that he tore off with him and he left. When Tim woke up, he said, "Oh no, someone has taken half of my ticket. I'm never going to get into heaven like this. Jesus is going to be so upset with me. Oh well, here I go. I'm going to have to go let him know what happened and explain that I was so tired." So he gets to heaven, and St. Peter's at the gates, and I told him what happened, and I said, "I was so tired, I had to take a nap. And someone stole my ticket. I'm so sorry." So St. Peter said, "Well, just calm down. Let me see what you have." So he took the ticket. And he said, "Oh, Tim, don't you worry, buddy. You're going to heaven just fine." And there's his ticket. So off into heaven little Tim went.
Mama.
Well then, here comes the other little boy. He said, hey, let me in. I have my ticket to heaven. Here it is, right here. I have my ticket. It's a little torn up. It was a long way here, so I'm sorry. I got a little torn. St. Peter said, "Okay, well, let me see what you have. Maybe you can get into heaven. Let me just see." So St. Peter began to open up his torn ticket. He said, "Oh, it's a little torn. I'm going to have to put it together." And he said, "Oh, well, it was a long trip, like I said." He said, "Okay, no problem. Let me just put it together here. This takes a little work." "And you said you were given this ticket, huh?" And he said, "Yes. I sure didn't steal it." That's what you're thinking. And St. Peter said, I'm sorry to tell you, but you must have been doing something really bad because you cannot get into heaven. Because this is what your ticket has opened up to say.